Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening. I'm excited to find out what I purchased off of eBay. I love shopping for Pokemon cards. I'm picking up more and more of the PSA cards, and I'm focusing on fewer cards and really more of the expensive cards. I also have a nice booster box of the Unbroken Bonds left to open. I haven't purchased any more of the Hidden Fate cards. They continue to be crazy overpriced. So I don't know, I wonder if when the next series of cards launches, if Hidden Fates will suddenly become, I don't know, affordable? But I'm in no rush. In my perspective, when it comes to collecting these cards, the trick is to not feel pressured to buy any of them, to really look for an opportunity to buy them when maybe the price is more favorable. And that's kind of how I do my shopping. So let's get started. It's like 4 a.m. in the morning, so of course I'm opening up cards. That's how I do this, right? 4 a.m. in the morning when I'm not able to fall asleep. Feel like doing something fun. See what we get here. Oh, right. I need a trash bag. I got rid of my last trash bag. So there is a card in here. Look at this. They actually really padded this. Okay. Try and get this out of here so you can see it. And what do we have here? Dark Dragonite. Nice. I think this was one of the cards we were missing for our magnetic case set. Put this over here. So this is supposed to be a light played Dark Dragonite. In fact, that's how it looks. Looks real good. He's got some scuffing on the front, of course, in the holographic area. But overall, the card looks really nice. Ooh, okay. I don't think I want this plastic sleeve. We need this magnetic case right here. It's exactly what we were opening up the cards for, was for that card. So that's the Dark Dragonite. What are we still missing? Looks like we're missing Here Comes Team Rocket. And after that, I think we're done. I think we're done with the magnetic case set. Ooh, look how nice that looks. Let me show you something. Oh, well, let's see if I can show it to you. Place it over here. That's a little prop that just came in the mail the other day. Take a look at that. That's a cool way to show off a card, right? Although I think that's better to show off a card that you're getting ready to sell. It's a mini easel. That's what that is, if you're wondering. You could probably find it at your local art store. I'm going to put this to the side, though. I don't really need it out right now. Now this, I like this plastic holder a bit better. There we go. Take a look at that. That looks so nice. Well, we'll put them over here. So we open cards. I like to show what I got out of the packages. Okay. So we're looking for Here Comes Team Rocket. Got a card in this envelope. Find out what the card is. Oh, snap. That is even more Dragonite. I got 2 Dragonites in here. Really don't like the way that the person shipped this to me, but what can you do about it? It's here now. Let's go ahead and sleeve these up real fast. So this is Dark Dragonite from the Team Rocket set. And he's kind of in a played condition. I wonder if this was an auction. Might have been an auction. And here is a first edition regular Dragonite. Oh, but he's in another language. Oh my god. I hope I noticed that when I was bidding. What the? Another language. Alright, we'll place him to the side for now. Oh wait. Will we display him over here? I'm gonna set him over my I'm gonna set him over my pile over here. Because they're just gonna fall over. They're gonna be in the way. We got all these packages left. Okay. What do we got next? Cardboard box. Oh, really tough cardboard. Gosh. Alright, and what do we got in here? Inside the box, another box. Very common. It's feeling like a PSA card. Now, I've been ordering these PSA cards more often. Okay. My goal is to purchase fewer cards. Ooh. Here we go. What is this? Oh, snap. So, I don't remember when I purchased this. It must have been a while ago, and it must have just been sitting in that box the whole time. Here is a Gem Mint 10 first edition holographic Dark Charizard. These guys sell for about $1,000. I don't know how much I got them for. I'm guessing less than 1,000 because I reached a point where I was slowing down on buying these, but maybe it was so long ago that I purchased this one that this was one of the last few large expensive purchases that I made. Let me show you. I had this guy too in the previous video. Whew. That's a lot of money in my hands. All right. Just keep buying those Dark Charizards. All right. Oh my God. I didn't even know he was going to be in there. I'd forgotten about him. Let's try the next one. Let's see what we get in here. Dark Charizard. Oh, what is this? Burning Shadows. So weird. Ah, here we are. Here comes Team Rocket. This is what we were looking for. It's a sad way to ship this, isn't it? Got it. Very nice. And this completes our magnetic set for the Team Rocket cards. Oh, does it? I see one empty. Maybe I spoke too soon. I see one more empty magnetic case, but it could be that I simply counted too many out. There we go. Here comes Team Rocket. Nice. Actually, we should also have that Dark Charizard displayed, shouldn't we? Hold on. One moment. Here he is. Doesn't that look nice? That looks nice. See what we get in the next package. This is a larger package. Clear them off the table. Okay, what do we got here? It is in fact another PSA card. Take a look at this nice card. So this is Alolan Raichu and Raichu from the Unified Mindset. It's not very old. Gem Mint 10. What do we got here? Next package. Since these are all larger packages, there's a fair chance these are PSA cards. And these have just been sitting under my desk waiting to be opened for a while. Especially, I'm guessing, that Dark Charizard one. I kind of do remember buying him. I think I bought him maybe like a week before I bought the Blaine's Charizard. Here we go. Oh, I remember this one. I've been waiting for this one this whole time. This is one of my favorite cards. Rocket Zapdos, first edition, Gem Mint 10. He went on auction, and these guys don't go on auction very often. And one went on auction, I'm like, I'm winning that. The sad thing is, I didn't even get too crazy of a price on him when I won this card. It was still cheaper than the cheapest buy it now, but not by a lot. So I wasn't the only one interested in him. Rocket Zapdos. God, what a cool card. What do we got here? Let's get this knife out. Yeah, I was waiting for that Rocket Zapdos to show up. Ooh. Really? I glued this down too. Oh man. Okay, where can I cut this? I can cut it on the back. There we go. Ooh, another PSA card. Oh yeah, I remember this. Wondering when this was going to show up. This was another auction. I just got him at a fairly good price. So this is Unbroken Bonds, Persian Secret Rare, Gem Mint 10, and you can just see it's a nice looking card. Look at that. Got him for a very fair price. He won't really fit on screen here. Let's place him over here. Got him for a very fair price. Well, this is kind of heavy. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. I was wondering when that was going to show up. I purchased this a while ago, but yeah, here it is. So these are graded card sleeve holders, and I've been wanting this because I have graded Pokemon cards that are not in sleeves. Just seems kind of obvious that you would want it in a sleeve, right? So great, we get to show you this today actually, so we're going to try this out right now. We have a few that are not in sleeves. Here we go. So here's this Zapdos. He is in fact not in a sleeve. He's just in his hard plastic. We're going to pop him in here. Take off this film up here. And we'll seal him in. Probably should have done that the other way around actually. Let's see if I still can. Okay, cool. There we go. So now it'll be much harder to scratch this case, because if you think about it, with these PSA graded cards, you know, if you scratch the case, you're not getting a new case, so you really don't want to. So now you can handle the card, you can play around with it, you can hold it, you show it off, and not have to worry about ruining the case. Funny enough, it looks like all of the PSA cards I have here are not in cases. So let's get them all in a case. I feel like these plastic bags are almost too large, actually. The best way to fold this, I wonder, too. How's it meant to be folded? I don't want like the big layer on the top. I want it to be tight. Tight like a tiger. Alright, there we go. You are tight. It's a pretty looking card. Raichu and Raichu, Gem Mint 10. Ooh, this is an expensive card. Okay, pop them in here. Fresh little bag for the Dark Charizard. So much plastic involved in this hobby. I'm pretty sure I won this Dark Charizard on auction. Pretty sure that's what happened. It's the same thing with the Blaine's Charizard. The only reason I went ahead and purchased the Blaine's Charizard is because he wasn't on buy it now, he was actually an auction. And what you can do in an auction is, it's possible to win that auction for less than the cheapest buy it now. Because if it was more expensive than the cheapest buy it now, why wouldn't you just buy the cheapest buy it now? See, so usually the funny thing is on auction, the cards usually sell for less than they're worth. So when you see a valuable card go for auction, your thought might be, wow, I better grab that before it's gone. And people do the auction because they want money for that card immediately. It's like their way of saying, all right, how close are you to buying this at the market rate? That was a little sloppy. Oh well, I don't really care. There we go. Okay. Unbroken Bonds, Dark Charizard. I got their cases now. They're plastic sleeves, so they can't get scratched up. That's really good. Now, I still have a few more. It's a little bit of a shorter video today. I have a few more, but this is it. After these, that's all of my mail. And my mail, again, my mail will actually focus more on these kind of pricier graded cards. I don't think I want like an ever expanding pile of Pokemon cards, and the reason for that is just because I personally, and this might not be true for you, but I personally don't have time for too many cards. So I think if I were to buy fewer cards, but maybe a little more on the expensive side, that would make more sense for me. So let's see what we got next. I really like the Rocket Zapdos. Glad I got him. What do we have here? Okay. What did I buy? Oh dear. Is this 4 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4? I know what this is. Oh, I didn't know what there was. It is his Shuckles. It's a million Shuckles. Shuckle time. Look at these Shuckles. Beautiful. Oh man, I don't like the way they're stored though. They're in these deck sleeves. I hate deck sleeves. Let's get them out of these so we can actually enjoy these cards. Pop them out of that deck sleeve. Now let's get a normal card sleeve, penny sleeve. There we go. Much better looking. The next one. Pop them out of there. Oh. He was just loose. God damn, dude. Why are people so bad at this? Why would you put a loose card in a... Just put them in a penny sleeve. It's cheaper anyways. Penny sleeve's cheaper than these plastic holders. You're just like, just put them directly into the top loader. God damn, dude. Next, Shuckle. Probably some kid. Who knows? Some bald 40-year-old guy, maybe. Collects Pokemon cards. Okay, there we go. Next, Shuckle. Get him out of this deck sleeve and into a nice penny sleeve. And there we go. You all know Shuckle's one of my favorite Pokemon, and that's why I have so many of these. We got some Turtonators the other day too, didn't we? Oops. There we go. All right. Oops. Shuckle, Turtonators. Perfect. Place that to the side. See if we get more Shuckles in here. What do you think? Here's another PSA graded card. Ooh, I can kind of see them underneath. Betting this is PSA 9. My brain tells me it's PSA 9. It is. It is in fact. That's because I vaguely remember buying this guy. Oh, it's not even PSA 9, it's PSA 8. Well, I could tell it wasn't a 10 because it was a single digit. There he is. I wonder why he got an 8. Guess I won't know. Dark Raichu. The scent here. Ooh, this is going to be another PSA card. I can feel it. Okay, this one's going to need a sleeve. Oh, this is that card that I actually just, it was only PSA 9. I'm surprised I bought that. Huh, I wonder if I knew that it was PSA 9. Here it is, yeah. I wonder how much I got him for. I remember buying a full art how do you pronounce this? Pheromosa, and Buzzwole. I thought it was a PSA 10 though. I can't remember. Strange. I'm sure I didn't pay very much for it. This is a very unpopular card. I don't want to cover anything up with it, but that's too late. Yeah, it's a very unpopular card. Like surprisingly unpopular. What do we got here? Even more Shuckle. I know this is what you guys were looking for. You were looking for tons of Shuckle. Interesting. So check this out. From Squeak's Game World, he marked these as both near mint on the actual penny sleeve. And what I note from these is that up here the outline of the card is too thin, right? So the centering is off. Thick down here, thin up here. And I suspect it's the same over here. The outline on this side looks too thin compared to the other side. And I think he knew this, and he said these will be near mint. So I feel like there's a learning moment for me, because a lot of people who are selling pack fresh cards, they just say near, they'll say in the title near mint mint. This guy really meant near mint. He really meant there's no way these will pull a 10 if you ever had them graded. And I got to be more careful with that. I got to be more careful because it's hard, actually, because some sellers don't really give you a lot of details. He probably didn't say near mint the centering is bad. He probably just said, I grade these near mint, right? But a lot of people do that just to play it safe when they sell a card on eBay. So I got all these other Shuckles. Let's take a quick look at them. Hold on. Put these others back. So we got a ton of Shuckles. Yeah, centering's off on that one, actually. And that one. Centering looks okay on that one. The centering on this one's really good. Centering is off on this one. I'd say centering is off on that one. The centering is good on this one. So it's interesting. They all look nice, but they would not pull a mint 10. And I suspect what happens is you get guys who grade the cards who open pack after pack after pack, and they're left with like a bunch of these full arts like this, right? And they go, okay, which of these full arts are most likely going to pull a 10? And then they probably send those in to be graded, and they sell the ones that can't pull a 10 directly on eBay in this form, ungraded. Which, ungraded card, I mean, it looks fine, but yeah, I wouldn't send this in to be graded either. It's going to pull a 9, and then you're going to have spent like $20 on the grading. So this is interesting to note. It's interesting to note. Definitely feels like a learning moment. I think he knew they couldn't be graded at 10. And it's hard to distinguish when you're buying the card which sellers are really just selling a card they haven't graded themselves versus which sellers are selling a card that they've personally graded and they've decided it's not a 10. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, eBay. It's always a situation where you get what you paid for on eBay, isn't it? Okay, last package, and it looks like we have Japanese Erica's Vileplume and a Japanese Dark Charizard, which is probably what I was actually after. I'm sure I wasn't after the Vileplume. I was after the Charizard. You probably had to buy them together. I will probably list the Vileplume for sale on my eBay channel because I don't need it. Just want that Charizard. Okay, that's coming out of the penny sleeve. He looks okay. He's got some hollow foil showing. Look at that looks cool, huh? Believe it or not, I have a few of these guys. Check that out. Yeah, Dark Charizard, huh? Now the Vileplume. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Vileplume. Let's get this out first of all. I don't think I need it, and I don't think I want to collect it. So Vileplume, if I sell this, I will make some of my money back on the cost of the Dark Charizard. Unfortunately, there's a scratch right there. That's too bad. Kind of in a lightly played condition, probably I describe it as. I'll put it in my lightly played pile over there. And by the way, let's get this PSA card into a penny sleeve. So, man, you got to be careful when buying cards on eBay. You just got to be careful because, you know, I feel like the seller always knows more than you. That's the fact. The seller always knows more about the card than you do. They can hold it in their hand. They can see if it's good or bad quality. And a lot of these guys, they don't really care about you. You know, they're just like, will you buy my card, please? Because that would be really nice if I could sell my card. They don't really, you know, they probably care if you leave them negative feedback. But that's about it. And honestly, I don't know how much people pay attention to feedback on eBay these days. This personally hasn't stopped me from buying anything. Like, oh, he's got negative feedback, I'm not going to buy from him. Yeah, for a product like this, it doesn't really matter. Unbroken Bonds, Ferromosa, and Buzzwool. Funny. Put this over here. I'm going to show you. Maybe what we can do, we're at 26 minutes, but maybe what we can do is we can sleeve up the rest of our cards. Like this. Gem Mint 10 Dark Charizard. Gem Mint 10 Dark Charizard. Notice holographic in first edition. This is a Blaine. That's from Gym Challenge. Oh, these are Mint 9. Okay, so these don't count. Put you over there. But this one does count. This is also Gem Mint 10 Dark Charizard. That's the one we just got. Do we have any others? I'm sure I don't, because how would I? I do not. So that's our collection of valuable cards right there. Whew. See, rather than collecting a whole bunch of smaller cards, maybe I could just have a few of these. I actually like this guy's sleeve better. I wonder where they got this sleeve. It's a tighter fit, I notice. It's a much tighter fit. These are much more of a loose fit, but I don't know if I like it as a loose fit. Well, it doesn't matter now because I've already purchased it. It wasn't even that expensive, honestly, the sleeves. So if I ever want to change it, I totally could change it. The Rocket Zapdos. So Rocket Zapdos comes from the same set of cards that the Blaine's Charizard does. You can see they both come from Gym Challenge. See, Gym Challenge, Gym Challenge. And I was always a huge fan of this card. I always thought it looked really cool. Yeah, it's a cool card. Dark Raichu. Yeah, here's a Mint 8 Dark Raichu. I'll put it in I have like a pile of Team Rocket, graded Team Rocket cards that didn't reach Mint 10. But they're high rank anyways. In fact, that's what I was showing you a second ago. So like these right here. Mint 9. Mint 9. Huh. I like these sleeves way better. These sleeves are actually much tighter. And it makes it easier to handle the card. Ooh. Well, I might have to purchase these smaller sleeves. I like them. These thicker sleeves have like these wings on them that make you feel like you're holding a plastic bag. But yeah, the Dark Raichu will go in that pile. I don't really know what I'll do with those cards. Just, you know, the point of these is to purchase them and see if they go up in value over time. It's a speculative way of investing your money. Hopefully they go up and not down, but I think they'll go up because, you know, Pokemon's still putting out movies, it's still putting out games, and I think that's really important for them as a company. And, you know, Nintendo's been around for so long. I don't think Nintendo would ever want to see Pokemon go bad, and I feel like Pokemon's really a big mascot for Japan itself, so even the people themselves have a interest in making sure they're one of the most popular brands, don't ever fail, you know what I mean? Like, we would hate it as Americans if Disney ever failed. Take a look at that. Gem Mint 10, that's great. Love that card, and this Persian GX as well looks great. So I'll probably have more mail come in, but it will be fewer pieces of mail, probably containing higher quality cards, and we won't buy as many loose cheap cards because it's like I can't just have a million loose cheap cards. It's too much. So actually, here's something we need to do. We actually need to see if we have a complete set. Can't remember how many cards would be in it. I believe it's 18 if the set is complete. Is it 18? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 17 cards total. Are there supposed to be 17 cards or 18 cards? I can't remember. Shoot. It's supposed to have every holographic rare. Tell you what, let's start breaking it down and see if any are missing. So Dark Dragonite's here. Dark Charizard's here. Both terrific cards. Rainbow Energy. Here comes Team Rocket. Let's see if we can find Rocket's Trap, or whatever it's called. I believe there should be one more Rocket card. The set's not complete. We're missing one card. Dark Weezing, Rainbow Energy, Dark Gyarados, Rocket's Trap. We're missing that one right there, Rocket's Trap. Dark Charizard, Dark Dragonite, here comes Team Rocket. Did we not receive Rocket's Trap earlier? I thought we did. Oh, my bad, my bad. I bumped into the table there. I thought we had it. Let me just check through here real fast. No, these aren't Rocket cards. What a pity. I'll have to get online. I know I ordered one because I wrote it down, obviously. No, those are modern cards. I wrote it down, so then my suspicion is that it hasn't been shipped yet, or it was shipped and it hasn't arrived. Yeah, I got a lot of cards to sell, don't I? Okay, so we're not done with the magnet set. I'm going to look up and check the status of the Rocket Trap card, see when it's going to arrive. And then once it is here, this set will be ready to be sold. Look at this. You want to see how nice it is? Who cares if this video goes on forever? I don't care. It's not like my main channel where I'm trying to make some sort of like super special product when I make a video. This is just me having fun. Look at that. Look how nice that is. God, that looks good. Okay, move those over. Maybe I should buy a bunch of those and include them when I sell these magnetic sets, so you can actually see your set standing up. The other thing I've thought about doing, since I've gotten so good at buying these cards and getting them at a reasonable price and making sure they're of a certain quality, I've thought about assembling maybe like a base set, right? So let me show you. All right, so here they are, the magnetic cases. Here we have Mewtwo, Zapdos. See, if you collected cards a long time ago, you probably recognize these. Poliwrath, Hitmonchan, Magneton, Chansey, right? So I could get a base set together, but it would be kind of expensive because there's no way around it. The Charizard, the base set Charizard, is going to cost you, if you want a decent one, probably about $120. So no matter what, a lot of the cost is going to come from that Charizard. But the thing is, also the Blastoise and the Venusaur are both expensive too. So I could put together a base set magnetic case collection, but it will be a pricier one for sure. It'll be more pricey than the Team Rocket set. The Team Rocket Charizard, he is the most expensive card in the set, but he's just not as expensive as the base set Charizard. So I thought about doing that for fun. And then the cards I have to sell, what am I selling? It says Dark Dragonite and Dragonite. I'm trying to decide what I want to sell. I've got a bunch of cards already listed. Should probably sell this. I don't know, man. I can't ever tell what I want to do. So here's a damaged Raichu. He'll definitely get sold. Wigglytuff, Electrode, Magneton, Hypno, Gyarados. Look at this, Mr. Mime. This is actually an error, Mr. Mime. There's supposed to be a symbol here, and there's not. So I actually have an error card. Poliwrath, Magneton, Chansey. So I got, oh, you know, these non-holographics will definitely be sold off. This Bulbasaur, Machoke, these are the shadowless cards. So these are very, very old cards. These are some of the earliest prints for the base set. See, shadowless. A shadowless Charizard, of course, is very expensive, right? Was this a shadowless Char? Oh, no, it's not. I sold off my shadowless Charmanders already. Somebody bought them from me. Yeah, I might get rid of some of those. I'm not sure, though. It just all depends on what I want to own. See, I could own loose cards of the base set, or I could buy PSA graded, or I could put them in a magnetic set for myself. There's a lot of different things I could do, and I'm just trying to make up my mind on what I want to do. Oh, another thing I'm going to be doing for fun, I'm going to be putting together a magnetic case set for the Japanese rocket cards, since all of this collecting of the cards, a lot of it's just been driven by my passion for this particular set. So you can see I actually have most of the cards from the set. Alakazam, Dark Machoke, Hypno here. Try to sort these out a little bit. What do we have here? Is this the Golbat back here? Come on. Nope, that's the Dark Weezing. Be gentle with these. Okay. Okay, I see what I've done here. Slowbro. Dark Weezing and Golbat. Another Magneton, we'll toss him to the back of this pile. Another Machamp, we'll throw him to the front of the pile. Yeah, we got a bunch of these. So I bought a bunch of Japanese lots of the vintage cards, and that's how I got all those Neo Destiny cards that I'm selling. And but I also ended up with a ton of Team Rocket cards. Nice. I just love holding them in my hand. Look how many of these. Look at these Magnetons, man. That's a lot of Magnetons. I don't know how much these are worth each. The Japanese cards are generally cheaper than the English cards. I don't know why that is. I've been told it's because they are higher quality. And I don't know, maybe that like affected how many of them survived. You know, how many of them made it 20 years later. But yeah, we'll definitely put together a magnetic case set just for the Japanese rocket cards, and then I'll probably place the rest into my black binder because I do love the rocket cards, and I just want to hold on to those. See how much they're worth in, who knows, maybe like 10 years. Yeah. So, what else can we do for this video? We're at 38 minutes. It's turning into a long video. Do I have... These are my most valuable PSA cards over here. And I'm going to check and see if any of them need to be sleeved. This one does. We got these fresh sleeves. Let's start using them. Nope. Plastic really sticks to you, man. Okay, Dark Hypno. Oop. For some that aren't sleeved. Here we go. Well, these guys aren't. Well, this guy is actually. I want those tight sleeves, actually. We'll go ahead and toss these in sleeves, though. Why not? This is a common card. So you don't feel as obligated to protect it, but it's like, that's silly. Of course I should protect it. Okay, there's Diglett. Let's get this Dark Muck. big fan of Muck. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. This guy alone was like 30 bucks, and that's because he's a first edition Gem Mint 10 from 20 years ago. Ooh, these are looking kind of messy on the back. Maybe my method of putting these in is not that good. And then here is actually a really decent card that should definitely go in a sleeve. Here comes Team Rocket holographic first edition. Try to do a nicer job here. Okay, this thing wants to stick to my hand because of static electricity. Why did they make them so large, I wonder? The bags, I mean, why did they make the bags so large? Okay, we got 2 of these Team Rockets. We got these lesser cards. Gem Mint 10 Dark Weezing that nobody cares about. He's just not that popular. Here we go. Charmander. Maybe it's supposed to be closed like this with like a bunch left over on the top. I don't know. Let's try it. Ooh, I hate that. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. That's awful. It's definitely got to be sealed as tight as possible at the top. Okay, that's Charmander. Those are my most valuable cards, with these guys going along with it. Although I don't know where to, I suppose these belong in their own stack, right? The Zapdos and the Blaine's Charizard. Oh, snap. And then this is most of the value of this stack of Gem Mint 10 cards. It's the 3 Charizards. People really like to collect those Charizards, I guess. I also like the way they look, but I don't know if they would be considered my favorite. Alright, put this over here. Yeah, I'll leave these out on display. It's so funny, when I was a kid, my dad pulled one of these from a booster box. Holographic first edition Blaine's Charizard, and then he put it into a penny sleeve and put it into a folder and left it alone for years and years. And then I guess, I don't know, I guess my mom sold it in a garage sale. It's so sad because today that card would be worth so much. So it would have been a mint card, completely mint, untouched. He probably could have sold it for like ungraded. Who knows? He might have sold it for over 100, but they probably didn't know that. It's too bad. What a pity. And now I own it here, and I have the graded version of it, a perfect one. There we go. That's some expensive Pokemon card collecting right there. Yeah, if you want to blow a lot of money quickly, get the graded ones. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap up there. That's all of my packages. I don't have any more to open. I've got this booster box to open. Oops. Make the camera shake every time I hit the table. So we got this to open, and we'll probably do this at another time, but, you know, it's just fun to look at it. Leave it up on the table for now, because that's probably the next thing we'll do. I'll just leave these guys over here. Yeah, maybe I'll work on the gym challenge set. Could take a while, though. I don't even know if I'm done with the... I don't think I'm done. No, I'm not done. I'm not done with the Team Rocket set because I don't have that Magneton. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I want to... You know, it's funny. I don't know if I want to complete sets I feel like what I'll probably do is I'll focus on understanding the value of the sets, right? Understanding the value real well, and then looking for cases where a card is not selling for as much as it should. Just purchase that card. And then when it comes to actually collecting a set, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the loose cards for considerably cheaper and just put them in these magnetic cases and display that. But I actually need some kind of display case at this point. I don't have a display case. I've got a place where I wouldn't mind setting it, but even those are expensive. A display case is a few $100s if you want a nice one. So it's like, I could buy another card, or I could buy a display case to show off the cards. See the dilemma? So I got to figure that out. I keep hoping if I go to like Goodwill, I'm going to run into a free display case, but I never do. It's always some garbage furniture there. But yeah, so all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed opening these cards with me. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.